The Long Dark, a survival game based in who knows where, Canada, where your goal is to survive. Now, does that mean it's gonna be like Minecraft, where you farm and do everything nice? No. You might have to loot a dead body for a piece of candy. But let's get into it. This isn't exactly my first time playing the game, but it also kind of is. This is my first time going to this specific area because the last time that I played, I accidentally chose one of the hardest areas because I thought it would be fun. And I didn't read what it says. This playthrough ends when I die. I have it set to the second lowest difficulty, so things can attack, but it's less likely to than on any of the other ones. We are going to be choosing a male. We are going to call this, that is not how you spell, YouTube. Now, our immediate goal is to find water, shelter, and food. Food and water are very important, but our first goal is to find shelter. We immediately start under a bridge near an animal carcass. We're gonna start picking up these twigs because this will help once we get somewhere with a place we can light a fire. Ooh, mushrooms. We definitely need these. I'm gonna take a few of them. I'm not gonna take all of them, but considering we are currently freezing because of the wind, I believe going into one of these structures would be the easiest for me. Let's go in this one, see if we can loot anything, and I'll jump over there real fast because I know these places specifically do not have a spot where you can start a fire. Now, we do have to watch how much we are picking up, specifically because there is a weight limit for everything. Empty, great. And everything is lootable. Matches is very important. Flares are very important. They can be used for lights, they can be used to scare off animals, and surprisingly, books are very useful because not only do some of them have the ability for you to actually read them, but dang it, we need a crowbar. We'll have to come back here once we get a crowbar. A bunch of these things aren't useful at the moment, but will be here a little later. We're going to check the first aid kit. More antiseptic, bandages, painkillers. Again, those will be very important later. Hopefully the wind has died down. It hasn't, so we're gonna have to hurry. Ooh, yes, we need this. Lighter fluid is absolutely amazing. So we're gonna pop over to that other building I saw quickly. Ooh, all of this noise is freaking me out. You can definitely hear when wolves are around, and then bears will huff. Ooh, here we go. Cartridges. These will be useful once we get a weapon, specifically when we get the revolver. Okay, does in here have anything? Well, it looks like we might have to use a flare on this one, just till I can get an actual light source. Now, keep in mind, there is the ability to loot dead bodies, so there might be a dead body in here somewhere, which I'm hoping YouTube doesn't get mad at me for. When the Aurora Borealis comes out, it specifically triggers all of the electrical things to go haywire. So you can use things like the elevators, which you normally can't use, and the computers might turn on and off during that time. I don't know where we're going down to, which is concerning. Oh, we're in here now. In here might be perfect, actually. Orange soda, more matches. I would love to map out areas so I know how to get back to them if needed. Because if this is an important lore site, then it might contain one of those weapons that I told you about earlier. I did see other stairs that also led down, and I kind of want to see where they go. This is safe. Will it let me know if I get the right one? Oh, where was it? I heard it. Somewhere around here. There it is. Now we just gotta carefully... Ooh. I've never actually done this one before, so I'm kinda panicking. Ooh, ooh, ooh! We got it! What's in here?
Could end up being useful.
Ooh. 2 different pairs of boots. I would have thought the revolver would have been in there. So we have a bunch of matches. Where is... I know we picked up a lantern. Here. We're gonna light this so we can walk around. Lanterns last a lot longer than the other stuff. I think we have enough of the books. The books are very useful every single important item, like the revolver and the hunting rifle and stuff like that, have a chance to spawn in certain places, but not 100% of the time will they spawn in those places. We should probably leave here and see if we can find any other important structures that'll allow us to start a fire. We only have that one pair of socks. Did we pick up anything else? It doesn't look like we did, but we don't have a place to start a fire yet. So unfortunately for you, you've got nothing. Again, all of these stupid noises are driving me crazy.
Never felt so cold in my life.
No one cares about your opinion, my guy. Ooh, an outpost. Those outposts are amazing. They tend to have a place where you can start a fire. They also tend to have a bunch of charcoal. Charcoal is what we need specifically to map. But you might be asking yourself, why is mapping important? Because you want to know where you're going. Ooh, those are shelters down there specifically. But unless I have to go that way, I'd rather not. Ah, they thought about this. All right, let's see if you can get around the other side. Oh no. Ooh, I'm seeing an area that looks like we might be able to, if we're careful. Now let's try and safely make it down here. Because it looks like this way is meant to be the way you go up. What is this? Stone, we're good. For a second I thought it was droppings, and if they're droppings, then you know animals are around. If animals are around, then possibly wolves, but we are a bit higher up. That doesn't mean they won't be, it just means I don't think so. And the Canada flag in here normally has things I like. Decent scarf, MRE, more wood, please give me the charcoal. Oh, thank you, but it's only one, dang it. Surveying the area, and this is what I mean. You can see at least some of the area from here. We still have yet to find a hatchet or a knife, which are some things that we definitely need.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I don't care if you can carry much more, just start the fire. You've been complaining about being cold this entire time, and now you're complaining that you can't hold everything that I am currently trying to add to the fire. Yeah, cook that. Well, we are up here. I'm gonna double check around just to make sure. A crowbar, yes! I don't care if it's called a pry bar in this game, it's a crowbar. The radio tower is straight over that way, but if there's any houses specifically, those are perfect areas to scout out. So the road's down there. I don't specifically see houses. We could follow along on the road. Maybe. Actually, I think there's a house straight down that way. Houses are the best form of specifically shelter. Okay, the wind's getting worse. Pick this up and then we can sleep. That does mean we're gonna have to let this go out, which is undesirable, but I want to sleep for at least 9 hours. Survived 17 hours and 25 minutes. Let's drink some of the sodas that we have, just so they don't go bad on us. All right, now that it looks like the wind has died down just a little bit, we should be able to go outside. This sun should be coming up here soon. We should be able to go down to the railroad tracks and follow them that way towards the big mountain. And along the way, we might end up finding some other things. But we also need to remember that we could see the radio tower from here, because the radio tower is going to be important later. I want to try to listen for wolves, because those are going to be our... Really? Please, my guy, do not take damage. You are not falling. If you slide, that is different. He is such a baby. Oh, that's a dead body. Like I said, you find them places. Let's just try our best to get where we're going without running into any friend-shaped enemies. Ooh, yes, I was correct. Now, these types of cabins are great, but normally around these areas, there's also wolves. It's one of those welcome cabins, because that means there should be a lot of stuff in here. Newspaper, lighter fluid. Ooh, yes, a hook. We are going to use this as our home base. We can use these as storage, which is great. When you have built-in storage everywhere and you don't have to drop everything on the ground, it's awesome. We still don't have a hatchet or knife or anything. Painkillers, always useful. A bed up here right next to the stove. Oh, we love that. I know you're tired. Stay awake. Stay alert. I want to try to spot all of the cabins, because we know that one's there. And I said something about the far ends of there. The cabin should have places we can light fires, food, and other things. And there's another cabin over there. We could try to cut across the water, but I'm worried about the ice breaking underneath me. 2 of them are destroyed, so we might have to quickly explore this one on the left-hand side and then wrap around the back side of this little bit of rock. Alright, see what we can get. If there's nothing important in here, then we might not take anything. Beaches are important. Okay, let's run around the front side of this, actually. I don't know if this is the cabin we saw or if it's right here. Right, I think what we're gonna do is stay in one of these cabins for a minute so we can take a quick nap and then keep going. What is this? A crow feather. Oh, I wish I had a knife. Do you have a knife? Empty. Dang it. I mean, sorry for your being dead thing. I definitely am not disappointed that you didn't give me what I needed. Let's take a 2-hour nap. And then we can get some water in us. And some food. Let's just do straight water. Because straight water is great for them. Another note. Wolves. Right, so there are wolves in this area. Let's try to make our way out. Ooh, there's a wolf. There we go. That thing out there is one of the wolves that it's talking about. I'm trying to listen for, you can hear the cracking underneath your feet of when the ice is about to break. I still want to make my way over to these. There isn't a door on these, I should clarify. But they do have the possibility of having the hunting rifle. They do tend to have a lot of important things in them. Charcoal. Use it to survey the area. Ah. I forgot how tiny these were. Dang it. Okay. You are kind of useless. Well, beyond much of a choice. We should probably at least get a little bit of sleep in here. 2-hour naps. Not the best. This really is just a study in sleep deprivation, isn't it? We can make our way back around the outside. That would be awesome.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
You will, in a little bit. I thought those would be a lot more helpful, but then I remembered I don't have a way to fish right now.
I feel so tired.
You know why you're so tired? Because you're cold. It is zapping your energy. Please, shut your mouth. Wait, why did I just get a sprain? Ah, that's so annoying. But seriously, we were walking up something. How did we sprain our ankle or hurt our right foot by doing that? Bandages. Use it on that, I guess? I don't know. Wait, if I can sprint now, I should be able to get back over here. Because you will just kind of collapse if you get too tired. Please don't collapse before we get back. Ah, come on, I can't sprint anymore too. If I had more space in my bag, I would be picking up every frickin' rock I found so I can make little things to tell me where I need to go. This is the one part about every survival game ever that I hate, is having to manage your inventory. You can collapse just inside the door, but all you gotta do is let me go in there. I swear if this thing makes me drop as soon as I get to the door, I'm gonna be so mad. Come on. In the door. Actually, first, before, just because it's you, survey the area. Okay. Ooh, there's a cedar limb. Alright, inside we go. I don't like having to relight the fire every 5 seconds. So we need to find a way to get...
Why didn't that work?
You suck is why. We're gonna see if I can find more sticks and wood. The reclaimed wood is better than sticks, but reclaimed wood is hard to get when you don't have a knife, a hatchet, or a hacksaw, or literally anything. Sleep for 4 hours, I guess. Again, I really don't like having to restart those. Cabinets empty. We'll use this to drop off 2 of our things of matches. We don't have any rifle or anything like that, so that ammo's kind of useless. Right, I think that's the most of what we can drop off at the moment. The downside of being inside is we can't tell what's going on outside. I want to not 100% explore up this way, but also explore up this way, because we haven't been this way. I want to make sure we aren't going to get surprised by wolves. Is there anything over here that could be useful? Because if not, then I'm going to have to turn back here soon because it's starting to go dark. Right, we might have to sleep outside at this rate. If we don't die to wolves first, that is. Is that a person? Ooh. Yep. The revolver. Right after I said we don't have a weapon. I think we're going to be exhausted by the time we get back. But we do have a revolver now. It only has one shot in it, and I can't reload it. I don't hear any wolves, but I do know if we go right, that means we head back to that clearing. So next time we explore out this way, we'll have to head straight. Alright, I still don't see any wolves. Oh yeah, we can head in back here. Duh. Oh, there's a magnifying glass. Yeah, the magnifying glass is useful outside. Inside, not as much. 3 is fine. Let's get a 312. Right, but we do need to go to bed, so we will do... Let's do 8 hours of sleep. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I hear it. Yes! This is what I was talking about. This is what happens when there's the Aurora Borealis. And as you can see, computer screens turn on. And if you wait long enough, you can actually see what it says. Or log upload 3 doc. It doesn't say anything though. But we can also go outside right now so I can show you guys what this looks like. This. It's kind of freaky. And that sound specifically is how I know. But you can see up there, I believe is the radio tower. I really don't like the sounds that keep getting made though. Let's go over to the radio tower today, because we don't have everything that we could have on us. Is that it up there? Or is it over here? Everywhere else is a clear area which you walk up. Why can't I walk up here? Jesus, why? You didn't even fall. I know you're tired. I'm tired of you. Finally, a knife. Ooh, here we go. And now we can walk up. Of course. It's useless over here. Searching this bin. What's that? Crafting gunpowder. You are not dropping anything right now. And you are about to pick up more. What we want is all of this meat, the guts, and the hide. Because we're going to cure the hide, the guts as well. Why is it turning red? Oh, because we're taking damage. You are going to have to eat soon. And you will. You're also slowly taking damage because you're hypothermia. These are very useful. Useful enough it'll tell me that they're here. Green maple saplings. Let's see where I am on the map real fast. So I'm still out here. I want to try to get this area mapped out as well. If you look at the map, it does not tell you where you are. But I know I'm up here. And I need to be down here. What's down here? This is a logging place, so there might be at least somewhere we can rest. Ooh, we are on the back side, and there is a backpack with a dead body. Got it. What do you have on you? Nothing. Got it. We need to rest and get warm. Reclaimed wood, accelerant, go. We need it now. Bedroll can go right here. Sleep an hour. Bedroll, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Cooked, eat. Should be fine now. Pick up bedroll, go. We just needed enough energy so we could sprint again. We just need to find shelter. That is literally it. But no. There's no frickin' shelter anywhere around here. There's the radio tower. So we know there was the radio tower. We need to go down this way, but I can hear the wolves. Let me try to continue picking up sticks while we're walking. So I at least have something to burn once we get back. You know what? Let's head up to the outpost. Because it's the closest. We put stuff there. We know we can light a fire in there. And from there, we should be able to see the cabin that we saw. How'd you sprain your wrist? We don't have any painkillers for you, so sucks to suck. I feel like we're walking toward... This sucks. I'm hoping this dude can walk up a slope like a competent human being. The poor baby is tired. Me. I don't feel bad for you, my guy. Here's this. There's those. Oh, I know where I am. I know where I am. We just need to go this way. And then we're back. There's those. So it's gotta be like right here. Haha, I'm smart. Even though the map doesn't tell me where to go, I can figure out where to go. Stop grunting and being a general baby about this entire situation. Just go in this house. And then you're fine. We can go upstairs, we can get your meds, you can stop whining. You just gotta climb up these stairs and get more bandages because you used all of them. Oh, no, we don't have any more, never mind. Now let's start getting this fire going. And then let's add fuel. We need to light this. Get to breaking things down. This will add another while.
Something's making me feel tired.
I know something's making you feel tired. Meh. What about you? How cured are you? 9%. How dry are you? 9%. Alright, we might just have to let that go out. And then we're gonna sleep for about 8 hours. Then our goal for tomorrow is to get wood. Let's go outside and see if we can pick up some more branches or break any down. Yeah, 3 hours for a stupid branch. But we're trying our best. And if we run into anything, that's fine. We have the revolver, which we can now reload. Am I good with the revolver? Don't know. Never gotten a chance to use it. Nope. Answer no. I need a hatchet to break that down. I don't have one. All we have is a knife. Ah, you guys run real fast. Oh, that was easy. There's another rabbit. Ooh, that was like 2 bullets that time. I am just taking the rabbit with me. Ooh, there's more cabins over here. Do you have anything?
Stuff.
Pry bar. Okay. Ooh, a firearm cleaning kit. Okay. Let me steal the charcoal from this, actually. For the rest of the day, we should probably study the firearms thing. There's that other rabbit. Let me see if I can grab it. Nope. But I can run directly at it and then just, Ah, dang it. I gotta reload. I went through all 6 to kill 2 rabbits. Ah, that's stupid. We have 2 rabbits worth of meat. And a bunch of sticks. Not saying that it's a lot of wood, just that it's a lot of sticks. For hide, we're gonna want to drop both of them here. And then I want to keep the entrails kind of close together so I can keep track of where they are. Ooh, 13, yes. Let's put the medicinal stuff away so I can have it whenever I need it. I'm gonna drink the water that we have. And we'll eat a little bit of that rabbit, the smallest amount. That did absolutely nothing. Let's do this amount. And let's read. We'll do 2 hours of this. Wait. Ooh. Ooh, actually, before we go, let's see if it's time. Let's see, did we get a message yet? This is 9. Log update 9. It still doesn't say anything though, which is rather disappointing. Still nothing, but at least we got to see this again. And we survived our first good while in the long dark, even if it came a little bit close sometimes. Anyways, I hope you guys have had an amazing day today, and I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow as well. And if you enjoy watching the long dark, please let me know by giving this video a like and possibly commenting what you think I should do next in the long dark, or at least where you think I should explore. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye.